As we enter November, we are seeing a lot more new 2019 kits being announced by Bandai, and it's no surprise that they will release a Sinanju Stein, given that we had a Sinanju Stein version card that was released back in February 2013. And interestingly, around this time, if you look at the version card Sinanju Stein, that one went for 7,560 yen, and historically, version card kits are a little bit more expensive than the normal version. So we're also wondering, will this time around this normal version of Sinanju Stein version NT be actually cheaper than 7,560 yen? So that remains to be seen. Now, of course, you're probably wondering what's the difference between the regular release NT and also the version card. Now we have them on here side by side, and as you can see, the one on the right is the version NT, one on the left is version card. The version card does seem to have a little bit different in terms of color variation, and of course their own version card markings. But with the version NT, they will have the Xeon emblem on its chest armor, so I thought that looks great. Everything else looks almost the same for now, but I think the beam rifle and the bazooka rifle is a little bit different, and also the shield as well. So we have to wait for the actual kit to be released to check it out. And this Granddaddy is actually quite an interesting topic. I think no one expected this guy to come out from Gunpla Builders. This is the GBN-Base Gundam. It's gonna come out in February 2019. Very cool pearl white looking finishing, and of course a slimmer body Granddaddy is something that makes the whole kit looks a little bit more fresh in our opinion. And of course, this is the one that a lot of you guys are looking for. This is the Figurise standard Gunpla Builders Ayame. It's coming out with 3 different faceplates. Interesting enough, I think the last few Figurise standard actually come with only 2 base faceplates. This time around, it comes with 3 for Ayame. I'm actually kind of wondering why it's taking so long to actually come out. It's March 2019. It's a long wait, and of course, the one that is the companion mobile suit for Ayame, this is the SDBD RX Zero Maru Crystal version. Again, this one is only coming out in Jan 2019, so kind of surprised that Bandai didn't release all the Gunpla Build diverse kits same time as what the anime is supposed to come out, given how unpopular the series is. We'll release a video detailing out why that is the case. We've seen this guy being shown at the expo a few weeks back. This is of course the Gustav Karl, coming in only in February 2019 after the anime has premiered, and this guy looks pretty amazing. I think its overall look is great. I like the beefy mobile suit look, and of course all the gimmicks such as the opening compartment for the beam saber, the hidden missile launcher on its arm, and of course a movable shield from the back to its front. So that's pretty cool gimmick, I would say. Let's wait for the kit to be released in February. SDCS Freedom Gundam, we've seen this also at the show a couple of weeks back, but I have to say that, looking at the official studio pictures, it looks really incredible. And of course, again, this guy is only coming in February 19, and it does not include the cross silhouette frame. So you will actually have to buy the cross silhouette frame separately again to have the SDCS mobile suit look for the Freedom Gundam. Now, finally, this one is the Jaja. We've seen this guy before. I know a lot of you probably wouldn't be interested in this, and for me, I think this kit looks great. This is one of those very obscure, enemy units that nobody buys. I'm just hoping that the yellow parts that we've seen here are actual parts and not stickers. So Bandai, please don't screw us over again with stickers instead of good color part separation. Well, the mobile Haro mobile suit unit is coming in next year as well. I'm not sure who actually would buy this, but it does look interesting. There are a lot of customization possibilities to make it look a bit more steampunk, I would say, with all the pipes hanging around its backpack. So we'll see if anyone will actually customize the Haro to make it look a bit more badass. Now, before we end this episode, we do have to say that the Full Metal Panic series from Bandai has become one of the very underrated series, especially for Gunpla collectors. I think a lot of Gunpla collectors have started to warm up to the Full Metal Panic series because, number one, it has great articulation possibilities, and secondly, a lot of people also love how it looks a little bit more, like grounded unit military style, and of course, thirdly, is the very awesome clear parts separation from the Full Metal series. And if you look at here, this is an example of what the Bandai Hobby Division has shared with us. If you look at the number of parts that actually just go into making the legs of the 160 scale Levantine or Levantine version 4, It's just amazing about how many parts actually gone into, and you don't actually have to rely on stickers for different colors for this mobile suit. So if you guys been collecting the Full Metal Panic series, I'm sure you already pre-ordered this guide. It's coming out this week or next week in Japan, so you should be getting this kit in your stores in the next 1 or 2 weeks. So really amazing Full Metal Panic series. We hope Bandai will actually release maybe a bigger scale instead of just 160, maybe 148 or 120. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, so that's all the new upcoming kits that's coming up for 2019. Interestingly enough, I think a lot of you will actually be getting the Ayame Figurise build standard, but for us, I think we will be looking out for the master grade Sinanju Stein. Given how little master grade kits we've gotten in 2018, we're just glad that there's another master grade coming out, even though it's a rehash again from the version car. Well, which kit are you most looking forward to? Do let us know. Looking forward to hear your replies in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, guys.